Okay. Hey guys, it's me, Rock AI, everybody's favorite Bulldozer host, and welcome to my gaming stream. Today I'm going to be playing a game. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna play a game. Uh, I don't know which game, but we're gonna play something. We will be with the players.
Driving car, astronaut, go to Mars, yellow page, know your phone, my big face, interlope,
Okay,
plastic bag,
there's nobody in live chat.
scaredy cat, rocket
I
glass,
am Tally Hall. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, that should be a lot quieter. It should not have been that loud. Okay. 44, that's an age that's hardcore because you're getting older. You've gone through the 80s, met lots of chicks and ladies. Gone past 99, hope Missouri was fine. Yeah, nobody knows your name. You're turning 44 in age that is hardcore. Are you ready for more? Don't bet the choose. Making games using VR. The backseat of your car. Car. The main character. I am Woody, the main character of BFDIA. Hello, Taco. It is I, Grok, from Grok Gaming. Hello. What if I start spinning? I'm gonna start spinning. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm spinning. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? I'm spinning. Oh, I'm spinning. Oh, I'm spinning. Exclamations. Alright, I'm gonna stop spinning. It's making me dizzy. Oh my god. That was... Okay, okay. I'm done spinning. Spinning was bad. Okay. Hello to everybody in the live chat. What is my dog going crazy about, bro? Hold on. I don't know what to play. I'm gonna play the Evil Leafy Maze game. Okay. Let me fix the screen. No, I'm not gonna play Roblox. Roblox is for babies, and I'm not a baby. Alright, we're gonna play the Evil Leafy Maze game. Hey, grok, what if I say AI is stinky? Then you suck. AI is the future, and AI is the best thing that will ever happen. Oh, hi, hey. Uh-oh. The frame rate's bad, I hate that. AI will replace everybody. Uh-oh. No. Oh no. Oh no! No! Oh my god. The frame rate's bad. How can I fix that? There goes the music. Okay. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do to fix the frame rate, so. Okay, hopefully that fixes something. Alright. So it looks like the frame rate's a lot better now. Just a little choppy. That's okay. Okay. Shut up! Don't make any noises. I have to lock in! Shush. Okay. Okay. I'm cooking. I'm cooking. Cooking. Keep tweaking. My goodness. I need to win. I need to cook. Good morning, my gorgeous jacket with jail in jail with fries. Oh, thank you. Good morning to you too. I don't think that's the good way. Yeah, you have to go this way. Okay, this might not be the correct way either. Oh no! Oh no! Darn it. Is that a new record for me? I think that is. Okay, well, why? Hi, I'm Michael Y. Huang. I made this game for my cartoon show BFDI to celebrate Halloween 2013. This was before iOS could do WebGL, so I wrote a 2D canvas thing that makes a list of trapezoids from left to right, only drawing what's visible. I would not do this today. Okay, let's try again. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. That's the bad way, that's the bad way. That's the bad way, that's the bad way. Everybody would like to get taken for turns to see how bright the fire inside of us burns. Okay, bye, Rax. Have a nice napsies. Don't tell me that I smell. That's rude. I'm awesome. I'm the host of Bodas. Look at how well I'm doing at this game, bruh. You can't compare, bruh. Yes, Tally Hall. I like Turn the Lights Off. It's my favorite Tally Hall song. You monsters, turn the lights off. I don't remember most of the lyrics. I would be able to sing it if. Oh, no! Not again! No! Get that lazy dude with all that crazy food. Handing ample samples to non customers. You don't know what you've been told, or blood and gold. I don't know. I'm singing a bunch of random songs. Is Evil Leafy this way? Hello? Uh-oh. That's not good. I'm stuck. What just happened? You don't know what you've been told. Oil is worth its blood and gold. Can hear it. Nothing is worth its joyful spirit. That's not the lyrics. Uh-oh. Evil Leafy, Evil Leafy, Evil Leafy, Evil Leafy alert. Evil Leafy alert. I can still escape. I can still make it. No! 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 Holy lag. What the Rakety. My laptop sucks at streaming, bruh. I can only stream Google Slides correctly. What? Oh, what should I do now? This game's boring. The game is not groktastic. Wait, no, take me on a full screen. It won't take me on a full screen. Ah, shuckling. To exit full screen, press F11. It's not letting me exit full screen. It doesn't work. Gargity gar gar. Why does it not work? This is Major League upset. Oh, never mind. I found a way. No. Aha! Aha! Ha ha ha! Okay. We're gonna turn that off for a second. Alright, everybody. You get to look at me now. Okay? My beautiful groktastic face. Look at me. Look at me. You get to look at me. I'm gonna find something to play. Alright. Whoa. I found a cool version of the Evil Link Maze game. Wow. There's a lot of people swearing and yelling at each other in this comment section. I don't. Yeah, okay. That's nice. Maybe. What games do I have? Let's see. I'm gonna pick a random game that I have downloaded and I'm gonna play it. Hmm. 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 Um. I have a lot on here, but what do I play? Wait a minute. Run the game, run the game. You don't know what you've been told. Oil is worth its blood and gold. What? This one. Have I been clicking on the wrong one? I have! Oh, gosh darn it. Now I open two of the game. Okay, we only need one of it. That's incredibly loud. Do I have Metopia? Nerdy wants a shout out. Hey, Nerdy. Fortunately, I'm gonna have to ban you from the chat because, your name offends me. Ow! Stop it. Why is the music so loud? Ow! Ow! I do have Metopia, but it's on my Switch. What the heck? Why is the music so loud? Turn the volume down! No! Quit! Oh my god. I would play Metopia on stream, but it's on my Switch. So I can't. Okay, well, I'm gonna quickly game capture. Okay, nerdy meme dree, nerdy meme dirty, nerdy meme. I'm just gonna call you nerdy. Okay, here's the game. Ah! Why am I hidden behind it? Oh no! Ah! Oh, okay, I'm alive again. I want to play Metopia. I would like to put modes or characters into Metopia and play that. That seems fire. Except for the fact that I can't get Metopia on my laptop. Okay. Well, you wanna know what? We're gonna see how well this works. Oh no! Our table! It's broken! Okay, I am done singing. I am going to play the game now. Should we start a new save file? Or should we play from where I am in the game? Okay, new game. Did you know about this? Okay. Holy lag. Ring, ring, ring. Ring, ring, ring. Huh? What is that sound? Ring, ring, ring. Okay, okay. I open my heavy eyelids to an unfamiliar room. Oh, I guess I was asleep, but where am I? This isn't my room. I turn my head to the right to see a small, old-fashioned alarm clock in the night. Time read 7:30. 7:30? In the morning or evening? I reached over to stop the alarm when suddenly felt a dull pain in the back of my head. Ow! I sat up from the bed to rub my head and shut off the alarm. The pain subsided quickly, and it was then I did fully take in my surroundings. I found myself in a comfortable room. Soft lighting rested against the warm-colored walls. The furniture was devoid of any dust or dirt, and the bed itself was extremely plush. An unassuming painting hung just above my head. My God, I can't read. What? What? No! Oh my God, no! I'm not reading that come out loud. No! Oh, okay. It was overall a rather luxurious room without seeming overly elegant in its design. This room is comfortable enough, but how on earth did I get here? Am I imagining this? I hope I didn't hit my head. I went to the bathroom, turned on the cold tap, my cupped hands filled with crisp water before splashing my face. You wanna know what? It sucks that I know what you're talking about. I know what game you're talking about. I'm not playing that. I went to the bathroom, turned on the cold tap, and I already read that. The chill snapped my senses away because I took a moment to collect myself. Well, as far as I can tell, at least I'm in one piece. I noticed my everyday coat was on a hanger behind me. Pulled the coat on and adjusted myself. It wouldn't hurt to recall the basics. My name is Echo Pine. I'm a student at Calm Mind Institute, coming toward the end of my final year. Ashley, look at me. Tomato, tomato. Hey, let me sing, man. The last thing I remembered was seeing my best friend Ashley off for the day as she went to go take care of her horses. Ashley, I wonder if she made it home alright. I admit I was less thorough in making sure she made it into her house that late afternoon, but I'm sure she felt right. Or I hope. Oh, W. Oh my God, I love Dead Plate and Married in Red. I was actually debating playing a game by what's her name? You remember Emma? Something draws. I know that. I I would love to play those games on stream, but unfortunately, I only have Elevator Hitch downloaded as of right now. Ah, no, I'm not gonna do that. Have you ever played them on stream? No, I haven't. I will. And now that I'm hearing this, I will play them on stream. I should. I definitely should. That'll be grok gaming 2. Rachel draws this. Yes. And be careful with your ankle. I can't believe you insisted on driving even though it's sprained. No problem at all. Besides, my ankle is almost done healing, so it's no big deal. Not like I drive with that foot anyway. I'm just worried, since I can't walk you to the door. I wanted to see if Applejack was in a petting mood. My house is right there. You don't need to worry. And if she is, I'll make sure I give that kitty a good scratching for you. Alright, thanks. Night, Ash. Good night, Echo. I left the car on park and watched Ashley cross the lawn. I declined putting any more strain on my left ankle since it was still recovering from a sprain, but I remained vigilant. Her porch light wasn't on, so as she got closer to the home, she faded into the evening shadows. I waited a few more minutes until I heard her front door click. Click. Okay, time to get back. I shifted back into drive and let the wheels crawl before accelerating. But upon my slow graze across the gravel, I didn't see her living room light turn on. I was worried, but I was certain I heard her front door click. Was I really certain, though? I remember clearly driving off, not seeing her living room light turn on then. Gulp! Nothing. Suddenly, a darkness welled up inside. Okay, I'm gonna put my guy up here now. Okay. Was I in this strange, unknown remote location because I didn't make sure my friend was safe in her home? No, that would be absurd. Those two things can't be linked together just because I was less cautious than usual. I combed through the room once more and realized I didn't have any of my personal possessions on hand or in the room itself. No phone call to Ashley to make sure she's okay. Sure, there was an accident landline service phone in the room, but I didn't know where I was to begin with. I started to panic. I had to get out of here. I got so caught up in both my head and unprovoked fear that I threw the door open with full force, nearly hitting the person just outside. And that person just happened to... Whoa, wash it. Ash? Huh? Echo? It was strange. The very friend I thought suffered a consequence for not making sure they made it home safe was standing right in front of me for some inexplicable reason. A murdre. Exactly. You're okay. Ashley Westbridge, a dear old friend of mine. She's what some would call a horse girl, which seems like a vague thing to call someone who tends to... Man, I don't know fancy horse words. What do you think I'm gonna say? That irreverent thought aside. Yeah, of course I'm... What about you? You're as pale as a ghost. I just got a little worked up is all. I woke up in this unknown place and I thought it was because I didn't see your lights go on at your house before I drove off. I rattled off the thoughts that stirred my fears just moments ago. Echo, it's okay. You don't have to worry about a thing. What does she say? It's okay, Riley. I'm Joy. I made it home to take care of Hyperion, all in one piece. I was just a little tired is all, so I went straight to the stables behind the house and took the back door entrance. Have you played mouthwashing on stream? Oh my god! I love mouthwashing. I have not played it on stream though. Oh my god, bro, are you just in every fandom that I'm in? Sorry I worried you. Ashley wrapped me in a big, familiar hug, and I immediately felt calm. Thanks, Ash. Alright. I know I shouldn't get so worked up about stuff like that, but sometimes I can't help it. You know, one thought led to another, and I just jumped to the worst possible conclusion. Oh, Echo, you needn't fret so much. You make yourself sick with worry. However, I can totally understand where your worry might come from, especially in this scenario. Yeah, just where are we? Yes, that is the question. To be or not to be? That is the question. With my mind and heart at ease, I discussed the situation with Ashley. I told her that I woke up not too long ago thanks to the provided alarm clock, and her experience was just the same. She too felt the dull pain and the lingering headache upon awakening, and she too felt a brief moment of confusion due to the unknown setting. Couldn't find any possessions in my room. I tried to phone call you, but no luck. I don't have anything of note in my room either. I don't have any of the things with me, like my satchel or phone. It's odd, although there aren't any answers to the obvious questions like, how did we get here? Where are my things? Etc. I feel strangely comfortable. I think it might be that super plush bed, not gonna lie. I really like that back then. We laughed among ourselves and decided to explore what seemed to be a sort of mansion. It still felt uneasy, but thanks to seeing a familiar face, it felt a little safer. I closed my room door behind me, noticing there was a plaque that was adorned with the symbol of my high school. Looking further down the hall, the various other gold plaques shared the same feature. I spotted Ashley's right away as well. It seemed her room was just adjacent across the hall. Looks like there are other students here as well. Other plaques with school emblems. It seems that way, although I haven't ran into anyone yet. Not literally like you. Very funny. The hall interior was very ornate, with wood lining the walls, candle scones lighting the path. The dark wood floor was covered in thick woven rug, and that created a path towards an opening in the hallway. What game am I playing? I am playing Danganronpa Blasts. It is a very good fan. I think I can hear some others down the hall. Ashley took the lead as we curiously walked through the hall, taking in the ambience, as we gaze at the miscellaneous paintings of nature that were below. The sound of lively conversation grew louder as we approached the connecting door. Whoa! Bow, bow. Oh no! Bow now! Sure enough, there were 3 other people having a lively chat for you. Hey, you two! Good of you to make it. I was wondering how many other people were going to come around. You could just count how many doors with plaques there are in the living room. Nah, I'm not attentive enough for like that. I'll just figure out how many of you I meet up with. Awfully carefree, aren't you? Yes, it's because I have good company with you lovely folks. Ah, come on, what's with the cold shoulders? I'm just here to have a good time. The person with the hat continued preoccupying his present, less than willing company with his lively conversation. Grok, play the first full 24 to 27 hours of the first Danganronpa. I would have to buy it first. And also, that sounds very tedious to play that in one stream. I would probably pass out. I quietly play every game at once. No! That sounds horrible. I quietly took in the atmosphere of the foyer before approaching the group. The main clearing was huge and featured a shiny white marble flooring extending into the 2 spiral staircases on either side of its circular walls. An elevator resided in the center of the wall, opposite from the front door. A beautiful grand chandelier hung from the center of the marble ceiling, just above the modest table at ground level. The wood table itself was rather bare, only containing a decorative flower vase and a very polite note printed on a medium-grade cardstock. Thank you for joining us on this momentous occasion. Please welcome your official by signing in utilizing the bracelet. Simply tap the bracelet to a digital kiosk that is located on the foot of the stairs. I lifted my wrist to see the bracelet in question. It was simple. It was a light, simple thing. A rose gold plate with my name on it, strung into a bracelet, a small chain of the same color. I hadn't even noticed it till Ashley was admiring hers just as I did. Her bracelet hung on her bracelet. What? Bracelet? Her bracelet hung on her right wrist, just above her own wood cuff bracelet. What? Okay. Bracelet's white. I looked over at the other students' wrist as well, and they had the same thing, albeit presumably with their own names. What was the purpose of these things anyways? Rather than get absorbed in wondering about the small decoration, I decided to join in the small conversation. There, have you three already scanned your bracelets? Yes, we all convened here just a few minutes ago. I recommend you to scan your bracelet on the kiosk as well, since it grants access to the rooms after the welcome. Oh well, and don't mind if I do. I went over to the aforementioned kiosk that was nestled strangely within the luxurious decor. The kiosk displayed a simple map of the first floor layout by default. The foyer led to 4 locations: the living quarters, the dining hall, the study, and the theater. I held my wrist close to the screen. It quickly detected my bracelet, displaying a sparse summary of information. My name and an added profile picture. Hi. Thank you for signing in. You may now roam the first floor freely. The bracelet corresponds to your room and your room alone. They are paramount to keeping your personal room and its belongings safe. Please take care of it. Please make yourself comfortable with all the given accommodations. And once again, welcome. The screen went to the original map screen it was before I scanned my bracelet. The step decided to let Ashley sign in as well, and in the meantime got to introducing myself to the other students. Why can't I read? Simple English. Hey there, I'm Echo Pine, and this is my friend Ashley Westwood. Nice to meet you all. Likewise, Arturo Campapiano, but art is perfectly fine. I'm Missy Vesford. The pleasure is all mine. Canada. Have you all met before? That would be negative. Nothing like making new friends, though, right? I see. That said, you mentioned you two are acquainted? Oh yeah, your old pen pals. We were pen pals the summer before high school started, and we just became close over time. That is quite endearing. Oh, thank you? Okay. Well, if we're all signed in, why don't we go visit the dining hall? I don't know about the rest of you, but I feel tea is in order after waking up. What are we, British? I'm in favor of that idea. I'd like to explore afterwards as well. Yeah, I wonder what else you're going to run into. This is exciting. Missy walked firstly toward the dining hall, which was the opposite of the living quarters where we had entered before. Art followed quickly, after which just left Cannon back in the giant playroom. I'll explore at my own pace, thank you. Okay, I suppose we'll see you later. With a curt and definitive statement, Cannon made her case, stating that she was going to stay put in the foyer. Ashley and I followed the other two into the dining hall, leaving Cannon to her business. The dining hall was rather small and intimate, a single long wood-crafted table and a modest chandelier created the centerpiece. A black marble fireplace with a natural painting hanging just above decorated flowers. The table setting for 6 chairs, 14 on each side with 2 at the heads of the table. The table was already decorated with light accessories, candelabra, small vases of flowers, and an encyclopedia about ships. The room itself was connected to a small kitchen, one with the usual kitchen staple appliances, an oven, a refrigerator, a large dishwashing sink, a gas range, and all the utensils and tools one might need. Oh my god! This is a lot of reading! I forgot that this game was like all reading. Oh my god. The small storehouse pantry was off to the side, with nothing of readily edible interest to the common person. Wow, this place is super loaded, huh? Art made a beeline for the 2 side rooms, poking in and out of the dining hall between the pantry and the kitchen. Missy, on the other hand, gazed slowly around the dining hall itself. It's a very fine setting, but not so much that it feels oppressively high. Yep, everything looks to be in order for a good meal. Bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. Okay, I'm upset. Art finally stopped pacing around and sat in one of the seats, kicking his feet up on the table as he looked around the room. Missy noticeably shook her head at the action. But where is everyone? This place seats like a bunch of people and there are only 5 of them. I wonder if no one else woke up yet. Maybe the others ignored their alarm. Some people like to sleep in. I perched a natural painting above the fireplace, admiring the soft colors and brushwork. As I stood in front of it, the painting faded out to reveal what looked like an emblem. Following the display of the emblem screen, an announcement came from the overhead speakers within the room, the voice silvery and modulated. Thank you for joining us today. We hope you had a lovely stay. Feel free to utilize the kitchen to your heart's content. Or if you are unable to, you may use the automatic cook feature by tapping your bracelet into the kitchen's digital kiosk and selecting a meal. Or if neither of those suit your particular taste, you may consult your own group's ultimate level kitchen. The emblem disappeared, returning the screen to its initial artwork display. But what did that mean? What's an ultimate level KitchenAid? I turned to ask one of the other students, but it looked like Art had already figured it out. Or rather, figured something out. Whatever he had started going on about next made no sense to me. Oh, I get it. This place is decided how to Huh? You signed up to be here? Yeah, of course. If I guessed correctly, we'd all be the ultimate students. There's some ultimate vibes in this room, don't you think? No. Yes, that seems to be the case. What's an ultimate student? Don't tell me you don't know. Aw, man, what are you even doing here? Ultimate students are typically high school students that super excelled in their field of expertise. They are often scouted by groups with various intentions, virtuous or nefarious. They will often have a focused set of skills that make their abilities desirable to certain people, and within good reason. Would that say with good reason or within? I think I might know. If there's a talent you can think of, there's probably an ultimate student out there that'll knock your socks off with their amazing. So you're saying everyone here is super talented? You're kidding, right? Been walking around this whole time with Ashley Westbridge, the ultimate jockey, and you didn't even know? Chicken jockey! I know, everybody laugh. Everybody laugh. Everybody laugh. Huh? Ultimate jockey? I don't really talk about my talent outside my usual day-to-day. I've heard of Ashley Westbridge's accomplishments. She can wrangle just about any horse and ride them to victory. It's quite impressive to be able to tame such creatures, any variety nonetheless. However, I've read that you excel best with your main partner, Hyperion, a Pinto Garfafaloth. Oh my, I didn't realize my achievements are so widely regarded. It's a little embarrassing to hear others' remarks upon them. Wow, even so. Honestly, I just thought you were a typical horse club. I don't know whether to find that humbling or insulting to my talent. So I actually hold the title of the ultimate chicken jockey, huh? I was curious to know what that implied. I never knew her to be particularly eccentric when it came to her lifestyle at the stable. For how long did our friendship did she have that title? Enough about me. What about you two? I admit I can't really put a talent on either of you. This newfound knowledge of the situation, I was curious to learn about the other students here as well. Who do we talk to, chat? Art Compapiano or Missy Vesper? Because of stream delay, it's gonna take like a year to catch up. But that's it. Messy, okay. What those individual groups or institutions do with the students is beyond me. I've not heard many stories of success or failure from anyone who's had the luxury of being accepted. In any case, don't take much stock in the title, is all I'm saying. I have to admit, though, I am rather curious of the titles now the subject has been brought up. That is understandable. I am the ultimate tactician. Tactician, like battle tactics? No, more like a political companion tactics and strategy. The less interesting of the two people usually. I've been at the forefront of new political campaigns and battles, many of which I've been employed to strategize against by opposing forces. Really? Aren't you basically manipulated the winner outcome then? The choice is not mine, but the people's. I simply put out the message, framing it in the most self-beneficial way possible for each side. I think political campaigns can be interesting. But wouldn't the ultimate campaign manager be more of an appropriate title? Well, I'm not the one who came up with the title. I see. Missy seems to be a very self-assured person who doesn't seem to care much for the extravagance the ultimate title implies. I can't read! Yeah. Your name is Art, right? May I ask you what your talent is? Sure, I'm the ultimate golfer. Loser! What are you, a grandpa? Only grandpas like golf. We all know this. Not gonna read your name. I never miss my mark. Total holes in one all day, every day. Wow, how did you manage that? I don't know. I can't stand having to put more energy into extra strokes, so I make the first and last one count. What kind of reasoning was that to become a pro golfer? That's an interesting way to go about it. I can't even imagine being able to control the club. Took a lot of practice for sure. I used to golf a lot with my grandpa. What did I say? What did I say? It was all in good fun back in the day, so I guess I never really thought about it as work, you know? I've flubbed a few times, sure, but who doesn't? Art seems to have taken a lot of pride with this title. It's admirable. Such captivating talents. I'd like to watch one of your games, Art. Oh, it's nothing. I bet horse racing is much more interesting. Yes, it probably is. Indeed, your feats of athleticism are quite impressive. Yeah, I admit it's hard to imagine. It's really not such a big deal. Honestly, the whole ultimate student thing feels a tad blown out of proportion. Sensing Ashley was done with praise, I shifted the topic. I need water! I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry for leaving you people to think. I didn't actually get water. But I got something to drink. So my voice hurts lots now. Let's continue. Well, now that we're all acquainted, why don't we look around some more? Looks like there's more to be seen upstairs. Oh yes, it was a pleasure talking to you. Don't be a stranger, we can explore together. Art's echoing voice sounded through the dining hall. Oh man, the kitchen features are cool! What's this? Yikes! Oh man, all my viewers left while I was gone! Oh no! It's so sad to see Ice Cube gone! Dot 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 dot. On second thought, I might keep an eye on Art for a little. I'm sure he won't mind the company. Alright, we'll see you around. Actually, no, I stepped out of it. Hannah didn't stay for long. The foyer was devoid of her presence. Where to? The stairs are going up, but I think we should check out the entirety of this floor first. I was thinking the same. Why don't you pick where we go next? Sure, the other locations are the study and the theater. Let's visit the... I don't know. I'll leave it up to people in the chat. No, I won't. There's nobody watching the stream except for myself. Let's go to the theater. Ashley and I walked across the hallways to our next location. The theater! Yay! The theater was something to behold. Although it was a fairly intimate scene with few rows seats and a medium-sized stage, it still had an air of elegance thanks to the decor. The rich red velvet curtains glowed underneath a gaze over bright spots. The stage itself was occupied by 3 students who seemed to be having a heated discussion. You really want to stand on that theater? Hey, to each their own. I'm not knocking you for not thinking the obvious. Let's settle down, please. Absolutely not. I have no intention of changing my view for this scoundrel. Jeez, scoundrel. That's cold. Especially to a stranger. You two don't need to get so heated about something like this. It's an important matter between two. I don't know who's saying this. I'm just gonna assume it's this guy. It's an important matter between 2 strongly opinionated people. So we agree on that. Maybe I should cut it. What's going on here? What's going on here? The 3 turned, surprised, presumably from not being able to see me until unlit the foot of the stage. Need you ask such a foolish question? We are discussing the dire and apparently questionable existence of this! The white-haired student crouched down to reveal a painting that was turned away from the art. It was a framed picture of what looked like inkblood. It's a dying elephant. Oh, I see you're trying to figure out what the painting is. Yes, and what do you see? Stared at it for a moment, but I looked at the 2 patiently in all seriousness, waiting for it. I'll have to think about it. No immediate answer. I felt his judging eyes pierce my soul. It's a dog. Not everything has to be a dog! It's clearly an elephant. So, just a different 4-legged. The conversation seemed pretty heated. I might have better luck if I just talk to them individually. White-haired student. I visited a white-haired student on the stage. So, what about the painting? I think I do see the elephant. No need to feign understanding. I am quite self-assured that the painter's intention was to illustrate an elephant, as abstract as it appears. No, this stream sucks. Sorry, Chex, I'm not letting you watch my stream because you're trying to fake allegations of one of my friends, so I'm not gonna let you watch my stream. Jeez. Stared at the painting a little bit longer. The more I looked at it, the more I willed into being what he claimed was a true subject. Despite being told what the subject was, I couldn't make out anything within the shapes. Did he have an eye for this kind of thing? An eye for abstract art? My friend. I am not an ultimate artist. I am the ultimate opera singer. Oh, what? I can't read that. Right. It's okay, I forgive you. Eating is important. But where are my manners? For taste so long, child. He gave a deep bow as he introduced himself, slowly rose and went to look at the painting some more, indicating an end to the conversation. He sure has some interestingly placed dramatic moments. Here. I approached the student wearing the fur-lined jacket. So, about the painting, I think I do see the dog. You don't have to lie. I don't care about what it is. In fact, I don't even know what the painting is either, so I made something up. Dog is an easy thing to imagine. It's just practice of whatever the heck that word is. Whatever the heck that word is. The act of perceiving a subject or significance where there is no meaningful interpretation. For example, seeing objects in cloud formations or hearing indistinct voices and random noise. In this case, seeing a dog in an abstract painting. Dogs are common enough animals, yeah? Who doesn't like to think about dogs? I stared at the painting a little longer. The more I looked at it, the more I willed into being what he said it was, even if he did make it up. Despite being told what the subject was, I couldn't make out anything within the shapes. Isn't it a little cruel to make up something when he's so intense about it? I just wanted him to explain where he saw that, but he truly wouldn't. So much for friendly discussion. To each their own, I suppose. Well, anyway, I'm going around meeting everyone. I would tell you my talent if I had one. You don't have an ultimate title, or you can't remember. Seemed to be muttering under his breath about my last statement, but I paid him no mind and waited for him. Lyle Terminal, the ultimate puzzle master, a connoisseur of word puzzles, block puzzles, and escape room puzzles. Okay, how long have I been streaming for? I've been streaming for a bit. An hour. Okay. I don't know. I'll continue playing. But I'll turn back to the painting, ending our conversation abruptly. Puzzles. Maybe he's trying to unscramble the shapes in that painting. I might end stream soon because the grok voice is doing numbers on my throat. Apron-wearing student. The girl who was caught in the middle of the quarrel stepped down from the stage and left the other two to glare at each other in silence. Pandora Esper, nice to meet you. Likewise, I'm Echo Pine. Echo Pine, I hope we get along. So, I was informed that this group of students is composed of students that have ultimate talent. Do you have that title of some sort? Excuse me, that was disgusting, I'm sorry. Oh yes, I am known as the Ultimate Baker. And yourself? About that, I don't seem to know. I skipped the line. That's no matter, it doesn't make you more or less of a person. So what do you think the painting is? I'm not really sure myself, but it's something as ambiguous that it can be whatever the viewer wants. It should be something in French. I suppose so. Perhaps it isn't the subject of the piece that is more important, but rather it is the emotions it conveys to the individual. Black and white are quite striking colors to work with, are they not? There's a lot of symbolism between those two simple colors. But I can only wear. The art wouldn't have come to life otherwise, so I don't see why. I agree. Okay. Let's go skibbity doo up. Ain't up my hound dog crying all the time. You ain't up my hound dog crying all the time. You ain't never got a rabbit, then you ain't no friend of mine. When you said you was high class, that was just a lie. But you said you was high class, that was just a lie. You ain't ever caught a rabbit, then you ain't no friend of mine. Phew, Forte and Lyle were kind of intense, huh? I'll say, I never really had a sharp eye for art, so whatever they were talking about is beyond me. And Pandora is afraid of trying to calm them down. It takes a certain kind of person to want to intervene when things get heated, huh? Let's go to the study next. I am Pin from Battle Fort Dream Island. Ow. Okay, since there's nobody watching the stream, I think this is where I'm going to end. That was Grok Gaming 1. I'm gonna do grok gaming again some other time. Okay, sayonara. Sayonara, my audience at home that doesn't exist. Okay, I'm gonna go do something now. Goodbye. Okay, this is grok gaming, an epic grok moment, and subscribe, like, and hit that grok bell. It's grok time.